Okay.
Let's go on the right one.
Impact.
What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to the channel. I had recently done a review on my Q-Fix, and I brought up the fact that I wanted to do a little bit of an ammo talk with you guys about the federal gold medal match between the AAC and why you should not spend your money on this. So just to get started, all right? I'm not sponsored by anyone. I am my own person. I've bought ammo with my own money, and I feel like this needs to be said to bring awareness to the fact that this is an unnecessary buy. If this is the same thing, better, faster, and probably more accurate. It's accurate in my rifle. I can't speak to your rifle. That's your rifle and your shooting capability to shoot those groups. And you know, this is just well known on the market. But this is why I bring this up. If you go over here and you scroll down, you see that this is running at 2,600 feet per second. This is also running at 2,600 feet per second. It's a pretty good number. For a 308, that's not exactly hot. I know that there's like 168s pushing like 2,800 feet per second. Again, AAC also has a 168 gold medal match. I actually haven't shot it because they're always out of stock. But look at the price difference here. Okay, $21.99 a round versus $40.99. Okay, so $1.10 a round versus like $2.05 a round. It's like 95 cents or so, somewhere in there. It's almost $1 cheaper to just go through these guys. Are you going to pay shipping and handling? Sure, that might bring it up like 5 or 10 cents a round. So let's just call it $1.20 a round. Okay, so if I add this to my cart, right? I say I'm just doing Utah. Okay. Between shipping and taxes, it is $31.98. So let's do the math. So we take $31.98 divided by 20. It's $1.60 a round for just one box. This is obviously going to be cheaper the more you buy it. So like if you buy 25 boxes, you know, 25 boxes is a bit much, but so 25 makes that 500 rounds. So you take that 577, 24, and then divided by 20, or excuse me, that's not the right number. 577 and 24 cents divided by 500. $1.15 a round. You can have a stockpile for $1.15 a round, while the Cabela's stuff, right? The Cabela stuff, $40.99 divided by 20 is $2.04 a round. Almost, it's $2.05 a round. That doesn't include the taxes. So taxes may vary where you are and whatnot. So this is why I think this ammo is a better choice for you. Okay. I'm shooting with this guy right here, even though my NVIDIA broadcast is not exactly working out together. So I got to bring this close. This is my Q-Fix. Okay. This has a 16-inch barrel with a suppressor. Okay. That rifle has shot a lot of different federal loads, and it's a pattern across the board for federal. It's like almost 200 feet per second slow. When we're talking about this specific load and this load, okay, so the AAC versus Cabela's, we'll start with the AAC. The box speed, obviously we said before, was 2,600 feet per second. Okay. 2,600 feet per second My rifle shooting at 2556, 2,556 feet per second. That's a 44 feet per second slower than the box spec. Okay, with a standard deviation of 6.5. I've actually had slower or fast. I'm sorry, I want to say faster results as well. But including a standard deviation of one time, I think it was a fluke. I don't think it was real. But this is what I'm taking as the actual speed of the round, and it's MOA accurate. Let's see if I have paper here. Yep, there you go. AAC 175 Sierra Match King. That's an inch. Federal Sierra Match King. That is like 2 inches. Okay, so there's that. There's a bunch of different ammos on there. Okay, so it's hot. It's coming out with 2,500 foot-pounds of energy out of the muzzle, and it hits that 500 foot-pound mark at 1150. Okay, and that's where I think like your kill value ends, is at 500 foot-pounds. Especially at like that distance. 1,150 yards is a bit away. Okay, let's talk about the Sierra Match King, or the federal stuff. Okay, box spec, 2,600 feet per second. My rifle at a 16-inch barrel. Okay, again, your rifle is going to vary completely to mine. 2422 feet per second. That's 180 feet per second slower than the box spec. Now we know that this is probably coming out of a 24-inch barrel. We know this for a fact. They're the same round. It's the same Sierra Match King that everyone knows and loves. It's the same weight. It's flying slower. And its standard deviation is worse at 17.3 feet, 17.3. And I'm shooting bigger groups with it. Okay. Again, the accuracy department, that's on you. And obviously, maybe it's on me too. I still have plenty of rounds left over with my federal stuff. So I can do a apples to apples comparison at the range one day. But this is the same stuff for cheaper. Okay. Let's say I wanted 25 boxes of this. Okay. It's $1,000. It's $1,000. Let's look at this. Okay. The shipping on this is $27.50. We'll call it $27.50. You get free shipping with that. It is almost $425 less to go through Palmetto and get their ammo than it is to go with Cabela's. Now, I'm sure you could go to Ammo Seek and find it, but this stuff is always on the shelf at Cabela's, Sportsman's. It's all the same price, right? $41 a box. $22 a box. Okay. If we're going to make these ammo companies do better when it comes to giving us a quality product that is cost effective, don't go. I'm not saying you should go through Federal. That's on you. I shoot their Terminal Ascent 175s. Those are fantastic for my rifle because Sierra Match Kings are not, they're not a hunting round. Okay. My rifle is actually zeroed for these Terminal Ascents, which are super nice, flying 2,600 feet out of the box. But my rifle's shooting them at 2,470 foot per second out of the box. So why am I getting 70 feet per second more on this load than I am on their actual load with the Sierra Match King? So the 168 grain as well is the same price as the 175 for the AAC. So it's the same round for better. So I know that these have gone up like 5 cents a round recently. And I think that's just kind of like what we've seen with Winchester saying that everything's going to go up and whatnot. But again, We're looking at cost effectiveness and accuracy. For me, this is a more accurate, faster round. I'm going to go with this round because if I need to defend my house with this or defend a property or whatever, I'm choosing this round. IQ Fix can do that all day. I have no issues with it. I'm ready to go. I can put it in a 20 round magazine and I'm good to go. One box into one magazine, we're solid. Okay. This is, expensive stuff. I would highly do not recommend anyone buying this because this is a cheaper alternative that has given me specifically better results than this guy has. Now, I can get off my pedestal at any time now, so I'm going to. Let me know what your thoughts are down in the comments below. This is a highly efficient round from the AAC guys. It's worked great for me. I've ordered more. I'm trying to order more and more and more. I'll probably just be buying like 2 or 3 boxes at a time, but I need to have at least a stockpile of this stuff. This stuff is so good. So let me know your thoughts. If there's something that I didn't answer, let me know, and I can absolutely answer that question for you. In the meantime, thanks for stopping by, and I'll see you around.